It's the Northstars Show, Season 6, Episode 2. They're not on the show this week other than in the intro. My name's Bruce Krentz. We forgot to do that last week. Did the whole show. Didn't even introduce myself. Brutal. Start of Season 6. We were still a little rusty. I think we're getting the hang of things. Like I said, I'm Bruce Krentz. I try to keep this show going. Behind the camera, a guy that keeps an apartment, not for a mistress, but for all of his Jets memorabilia. He's got that much. His secret stash. I'm joined here by Charles Manger. He was on the road with the team this weekend. A little bit of a road trip. 3 losses, but it sounds like you guys picked things up as the weekend went along. I wasn't there. You were. What just happened here?
Well, we lost 3-0 to Pembina Valley on Friday, and then on Saturday night we lost 9-1. Ethan Stuckler scored, assisted by Hunter Rambo and Dennis Scatch. And on Sunday we lost 9-3 to Central Plains. Hunter Rambo scored, assisted by Keith Blacksmith and myself, and Hunter Rambo scored unassisted, and I scored assisted by Calum and Keith Blacksmith.
So tell us a little bit about your goal. I mean, everybody loves to talk about a goal, especially when you get one this early in the season, because it took a little while last year to get that monkey off your back. How did it all go down?
There was a battle in the corner, and the central defenseman tried to knock it out, and Calum hold it on the line. He just took a shot on net, and I tipped it in. Just like my first goal.
Turning into your Mark Messier snapshot from the off wing, that's your bread and butter right there.
Yeah.
Couple more like that maybe. Hunter Rambo, 15-year-old, looking pretty good by the sounds of things on the weekend. I know he really desperately wants to get on the show. 15-year-olds, he's got to have 4 points on the weekend. I mean, he was so close. We almost had him on here. How'd he look?
He looked really good, fast, worked hard in the corners. Maybe he'll get 4 points this weekend.
He can only hope. Maybe he'll be on the show. Sounds like goaltending was good too. We got Melstead over there having a look at things. He got a start in the third game. Coaches were impressed with him. How'd the goaltending look?
Yeah, the goalies are really good. They held us in there, and we kind of let them hang to dry in a couple of games. So
they're going to get a lot of practice this year. That's how it is. Probably tighten things up a little bit as the year goes on. Were you a little nervous at the start?
Myself, I wasn't, but I think maybe some of the new guys were. I think we settled in as the weekend went on.
Right on. Second-year guy, you'll shake those nerves. Charles Manger, thanks for telling us what just happened here. Best of luck on the weekend. I'm not wearing the coat. See, I told you we're still knocking the rust off this show. Paul's job. He's got one job. I mean, keep us in focus and bring the coat. The coat's not here. I'm wearing the Sheepdogs shirt this week. Sheepdogs were here at Nickel Days. Unbelievable show. A bunch of great guys. Got a chance to say hello to them. Apparently, they played like a party after the show. Some friends of mine went and didn't call me, specifically my brother. Like, if ever that guy was going to wake me up at 2 in the morning, that was the one.
After party.
Yeah, didn't call. But apparently good guys, great musicians. So top marks to the Sheepdogs. Thanks for coming to Thompson. That's what's under the jacket. We got a great show coming up. Not only did we have Charles Manger telling us what just happened here, but we've got Captain Tristan Galarneau. That's a way to get on the show. You should tell Rambo. Tell them, get a C or an A, you get on the show just like nothing. Kathy Valentino joins us too. She's a PR person with the executive, talking a little bit about the opening weekend coming up and some thoughts from James Buchanan. It's the Northstars Show. Here we go. Hoping the Blue Jays can turn things around here and get out of this wild card game, and we're hoping the Northstars can turn things around on the weekend. Coach Buchanan, how do you think you guys did on the road this weekend?
Well, we got off to not a bad start on Friday against Pembina Valley. Through the first period, I thought we outplayed them. We were out-chancing them, just gripping the sticks maybe a little bit too tight or not tight enough, depending on your point of view. And we didn't get a couple of empty net bounces to go our way. And, I think we were no score through the first, and then we got a little bit complacent through the second period of that game, gave up a couple of goals, and then played an okay third and tried to fight back in. But again, the sticks just gripped too tight, and we didn't get the bounces to go in the net. So, the first game I thought was a winnable hockey game, but we came up a little bit short. And, moving through the weekend into Saturday, we're up against a high-powered Thrashers team, and again, we showed flashes of brilliance. but it was about bringing the consistency to the table and, not playing hard for 2 shifts and then slacking off for 3 or 4 before you decide you can get going again. So we took a bit of a beating there, 9-1, and came back on Sunday against Central Plains, and the boys were getting a little bit tired by that point in the long weekend, and had an okay start, a lousy second, and I think we ended up tying them in the 3rd period. So there's some pieces to work from there, and it's a slow process, with our first 3 games really as a team at that level, and we'll get there in time.
For sure. We like to do blues and golds, things that went well and things that maybe didn't go quite so well on the weekends. Start with the blues, and then we'll work up to the little bit better stuff. Any blues, things that you weren't too impressed with?
Well, we're giving up way too many shots. Against the Thrashers, we were up into the 60 or 70 range. Central Plains, I think we gave up 50 to them. Not a bad effort against Pembina Valley. They're a little bit of a weaker team. I think we gave up, 30, 35. So still giving up too many shots. Running around in our end a little bit too much, and that's going to get fixed with practice. But on the positive note, we had really excellent effort in net. Both goaltenders played well. Hunter Rambo, a 15-year-old, he's leading the team with 3 points on his first 3 games. So that's an excellent start to his AAA midget career. And the big one for me is penalty minutes, way, way down from where we were last year. So that's a good thing to see, and hopefully we can maintain that progress through the season.
Keep that going. We got the home opener, Comair, sponsoring that on Saturday. What are you going to be working on in practice this week to try to prepare the guys for some big games?
Yeah, we got to work on our back pressure. Too many guys getting caught up the ice, the forwards in particular. So they got to be getting back to our end with a little bit of intensity and making sure that we're not giving up quite so many odd man rushes. Typically Eastman, they bring a pretty high-powered skill game to the table, so we need to be ready to defend that.
To match that. We're looking forward to some big games and some big crowds out here. Coach Buchanan, thanks for joining me. Best of luck on the weekend.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex Murray. I'm number 14 for your Norman Northstars. Position is left wing. Hometown is Gillam, Manitoba. I went to Gillam Elementary School. My favorite player is Jonathan Taves.
I'm joined now by Kathy Valentino, a longtime member of the Northstars board. Your position on the board right now, spiritual leader?
Public relations.
Public relations. We'll go with that. We got the home opener coming up this weekend. Anything special happening?
Yeah, we sure do. Home opener is this Saturday night, 7:30 is the first game. Just kick things off, we're going to meet the Northstars down at Safeway. Safeway always sponsors this. So Friday night, 5 to 8, you can come down, see the Northstars, have them bag your groceries for you. They'll also be there Saturday from 12 to 2 for a little home opener kickoff. So you can buy your game day ticket, season tickets, get autographs, make a small donation to those players bagging your groceries. And Safeway's also looking for food bank items for Salvation Army this month. So lots going on for the home opener game. We also will have Comair do our home opener. They always are our big sponsors. So if you come early, they always have good prizes and some giveaways. So thanks to Comair, they will be here. They will do the Comair home opener, Drop the Puck. And Saturday night's game time, 7:30.
Looking forward to that. It is fantastic that Comair could jump in on this. I know they've had the noisemakers in the past. They've had the towels. I mean, they never disappoint. You got to get down there. You got to be one of the first 1,200 through the door.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What would it be like to have 1,200 in here? That would be just unbelievable. Home opener, though, is always a big weekend, and so we can expect a big crowd. Honestly, get here early.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so the game starts at 7:30. A little bit of ceremonial puck drop, introducing the players, and then it'll be game time. But you should come early, probably. I'd say 7:15. Because we usually end up having a big lineup. People get cranky in the lineup at the door. So try and come early, get your game day tickets, which are actually already on sale right now at Doug's and at ET Blades. So if you want to get your tickets ahead of time, those 2 places have tickets and they're ready to sell.
Beat the lineup, beat the rush, and stay out of the snow that might be out there. We've seen the guys in the red heels. We've seen them doing the bike jam. They're doing the grocery bagging. Anything else planned for this year? Any other big events that we can look forward to?
Well, sponsorship-wise, we have Valet Night coming up in November, so that's always a big community event where Valet sponsors the gate for the Saturday night and usually fills up the arena. It's hard once they get into school now and this regular season now started this past weekend that we do a lot of community events. You'll start to see them a little bit more individual. They'll go into some schools on their spares, do that I Love to Read month. Yep. More a little bit isolated events, players here and there, not so much the big community ones now that school's the priority, and then the hockey.
Well, and they're busy just about every weekend right up
Yeah.
from now through to Christmas. So we're looking forward to a really great year. Kath, just before we wrap things up, we got a couple ex-North Stars out of your house. Where are those guys at this winter?
Okay, the oldest ex-North Star, Justin, he's back at the University of Lethbridge, plays for the Lethbridge Pronghorns team in his third year, and Jord is a 20-year-old playing in the MJ with Swan Valley Stampeders.
Love that little update, and we got a couple Laycocks down in Winnipeg too, playing some MJ and some stuff down there. So
Yeah, absolutely. There's always lots going on. That's why this North Star program's good. We have really given kids lots of different opportunities wherever it may be. They know kids if they're going to university, work, playing hockey still, whatever. It's absolutely a fantastic program to move on and always get to know somebody.
And we're getting some kids feeding up through the system now. The AAA Bantam Wolves didn't exactly have the best weekend here, but they didn't look too bad, especially the Sunday game. And so we're looking forward to some North Stars coming out of that program too.
Yeah, absolutely. And we certainly appreciate the North Stars. They work very much in a partnership with us, with the scheduling, with just helping, a little bit of mentoring with the coaches. So we appreciate the North Stars' help with that program also.
Kathy, we're looking forward to a great year. Congratulations to you and the board for putting together such an amazing program. We're putting a good product on the ice with the new coaches and all that stuff. So spiritual leader, PR, and perennial board member, Kathy Valentino, thanks for joining me.
I got one thing to say.
Throw it out
You
there.
guys not happy about the no jacket? The other thing,
We're still working the kinks out. It's the beginning of season 6.
but I do think that we should zoom in on his runners. I think they are true North Star runners. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you. We're with the captain, Tristan Galarneau, the pride of Flin Flon. Tristan, what did you do in the off season this summer that you think elevated your game to put the C? Well, there should be a C on your chest.
Well, you know, I did lots of grass cutting. I was a supervisor. I was the leader of all the people I worked with. I was the boss, I guess. So I'm good at telling people what to do and getting them all hyped up.
Leader all summer long, and obviously that translated into big things here as the coaches have put a little bit of faith into you. This first weekend maybe didn't go quite as well as we had hoped, but what did you see with the guys on the weekend, and how did it feel to be wearing the C and to be leading those guys? Is it different than running a crew of grass cutters?
Yeah, it's quite a bit different. Well, I just sat the first 2 games. I was suspended, and I got to see a lot from watching the games, and you could tell the boys are nervous. Some of them their first AAA games, but overall we did pretty well. So.
And did you think, in your opinion, that the guys managed to sort of pick it up? Did your style of play change a little bit, and the attitude out there, did you feel a little more confidence as the weekend went on?
Yeah, I thought that was going to change a little bit, but I was kind of playing like I did last year, and I sat in the box most of the time, so I'll have to pick it up this weekend and show them I can be a good leader.
Something to work on for sure. It's the home opener, and the last thing we want to see is a fearless leader sitting in the box. So we'll look for big things out of that. I know you guys are practicing. You're going to practice staying out of the box, but do you have 1 minute?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Paulie, let's put that on the clock. I'm going to try to get this going. We're still kind of working the kinks out on season 6 here. Paul forgot the question, so these ones are some of my favorites. How do you like your eggs?
Scrambled.
All right. Favorite class in school?
It'd be gym class, I guess.
I forgot my caveat, not gym, but okay, we'll let you get away with that one. Does nobody eat sunny side up eggs anymore?
To be honest, I just don't know if it's easy over easy, so I said scrambled.
I think either one would work at my house.
Okay.
Favorite summer activity that isn't cutting grass?
Cliff jumping.
All right. We might have lost you for the whole year, the way that's going. If you're going to do cliff jumping, though, Flin Flon's the place to go. Where do you go?
There's a place called Little Cliff we all go.
Okay, I like that better than Big Cliff. Hey, you got any pets?
Yeah, I got a dog, Josie.
Josie? Good dog? Big dog? Little dog?
Stupid.
Fair enough. What's your favorite kind of soup?
Chicken noodle soup.
Right, wards off the colds. You're going to stay healthy all winter. What's your favorite song today?
Today? I don't know. Teenage Dream by Katy Perry.
All right. I'm stuck on Ophelia. Love that song. And who do you think is the fastest skater on your team?
Probably me. Definitely me.
Love the confidence. That's the only way you get the C on the chest and to lead the boys. That's Captain Tristan Galarneau. Thanks for 1 minute.
No problem.
Another one in the books. That's episode 2 of season 6 here at the Northstars Show. I want to thank Coach James Buchanan, PR person and spiritual leader of the Northstars executive, Kathy Valentino, for talking to us a little bit about the home opener and what we got coming up this year. Tristan Galarneau, captain of the Northstars this year. We're hoping to get him out of the box and onto the ice scoring some goals. And Charles Manger joined us to talk about what just happened here. Got some big games coming up this weekend. Eastman are in town. We've got games Saturday night at 7:30 and Sunday afternoon at 1:30. Come on down and cheer them on. Comair, big sponsor of the opening game. We're looking forward to having them. In case you missed it last week, a couple things we wanted to point out. Didn't have the coat, still don't have the coat. We're going to get that for episode 3. I like our chances of that one. And 1 minute last week was about 3.5. This week, I think we got about 2.5 minutes. So we're getting better at that. Join us next week when we do it all again, right here on the Northstars Show.